All right, let's talk about the EDMA7412 exam. We're going to hack it. Seriously, we've used a data-driven approach to figure out exactly where you should be focusing your energy to get the most marks. So let's dive in and start studying smarter, not harder.
Look, if you're staring at all the course material for educational management and leadership and just feeling completely swamped, you are not alone. It's a massive curriculum, and the biggest question on everyone's mind is always, what's actually going to be on the test?
So guess what? We did the heavy lifting for you. We went back and analyzed 5 straight years of past exam papers for this course. And what we found? Well, it's a really clear, really powerful pattern that's going to totally change how you study for this.
Here's the main problem that trips students up. You think you need to know absolutely everything in the curriculum, but our analysis uncovered a little secret. The exam doesn't actually test everything, not even close.
The truth is that huge curriculum is one thing, but the exam itself, it's surprisingly predictable. There are a few key themes, a few specific question types that just show up again and again and again. If you can master these, you're in a great position to ace this thing. We've broken them down into 3 high-yield zones.
Okay, let's start with the easy wins, the low-hanging fruit. Zone 1 is all about definition and differentiation questions. These pop up so consistently that they're practically guaranteed marks in the bank as long as you prepare for them.
First on the list is a total classic. Tell us the difference between leadership and management. And what's wild is how often this exact 10-mark question appears. We're talking 2021, 2022, 2023, and it was even hinted at in 2024. So here's the takeaway: know the difference, have some examples ready, and you've just locked in an easy 10 marks.
And the pattern just keeps going. The second guaranteed question is differentiating between accountability and quality assurance. This one showed up in 2021, 2022, and yep, again in 2024. Nailing this distinction isn't just a good idea, it's a super reliable way to get points on the board before you even hit the big essay questions.
All right, now let's talk about the heavyweight champion of this exam. This right here is the single most important question. It can honestly make or break your final grade, and it's always worth a huge chunk of the total marks.
Every single year, I'm not kidding, without fail, there is a question worth a whopping 30 marks that asks you to apply leadership theories to a real-world, school-based problem. This isn't about just spitting back facts you've memorized. It's about proving you can actually think like a school leader.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. Look at this. This is pulled directly from the 2022 exam paper. The wording is almost identical in other years. They are literally telling you exactly what they want to see. So how do you give it to them?
Here's the game plan. Step 1, clearly define the leadership style you picked. Don't just name it, explain it. Step 2, apply it directly to the scenario they gave you. Pull details from their problem description. And step 3, this is the most important part, justify why you chose it by linking it back to academic theory. That 3-step structure is golden. It shows you can connect the books to the real world, and that's where you get the big marks.
The final high-yield zone we found is about zooming out a bit. It's about showing you understand the bigger picture, the systems of accountability in education, and who is responsible for what.
Very often, the exam will ask you to talk about the accountability of different people or groups. Our analysis shows you absolutely have to know the roles and responsibilities of these 4: the departments of education, principals, teachers, and parents.
And finally, you've got to know the jargon. You'll see terms like whole school evaluation or integrated quality management system pop up. Now, you don't need to be a world-class expert, but you have to be able to define what they are and explain why they exist, their role in improving schools.
So, there you have it. We've gone through the 3 most critical zones. Now, let's pull it all together into one simple, powerful study guide. This is your blueprint for success.
So here it is, your entire study plan on one screen. Zone 1, the definitions, that's going to get you about 20 marks. Zone 2 is the big one, that 30-mark leadership application essay. And Zone 3 covers all the stakeholder roles for another 15 or so. If you really focus your time and energy on these 3 areas, you're not just studying hard, you're studying smart.
You see, this exam isn't some big mystery. It has patterns, and by understanding those patterns, you can walk into that exam room feeling confident, knowing that you've prepared for the questions that really, truly matter. You've got the blueprint now. Go make it happen.